On August 2, 1993, 14-year-old Lindsey Nicholls was last seen walking down Royston Road outside of Comox BC on Vancouver Island. She was on her way to meet with friends at the annual Nautical Days Festival. Her family had relocated to Como from Delta, BC in the summer of 1992. Lindsey missed her friends and wasn't getting along with her family. A few months earlier, Lindsey and her father got into a fight after he caught her sneaking out one night. The next morning, she pretended to go to school, but instead packed her clothes and her teddy bear in a backpack and ran away to Delta. Her mother, Judy, quickly found out that when teens run away and refuse to come home, there is little a parent can do. So Lindsey finally agreed to come back to Como and that she would temporarily live in foster care while her and her family would attend counseling. She was placed with a family in a seaside village called Royston, across the bay from Como. Judy spoke for the last time with Lindsey on Friday before the long weekend when Lindsey called her from the foster home. Judy told her that she loved and missed her. Lindsey sounded fine, however, she didn't like the foster home. Judy was encouraged by this because it meant that Lindsey may return home sooner. Judy and her husband Martin went away for the long weekend. Martin was an RCMP officer. It never occurred to Judy that while they were away that Lindsey would put herself in more danger by hitchhiking into town. When Judy and Martin returned from a much-needed getaway, the first thing she did was call her daughter at the foster home. The people at the home picked up the call, told Judy that Lindsey hadn't been seen since the following day. Shocked and upset, Judy immediately called the police, angered at the foster home for not calling sooner. The police believed that because Lindsey had run away to Delta 3 months prior, that they were positive that that's where she was. But Judy had her doubts. The police treated her as a runaway because she had run away before, and the police really didn't do much, said Judy. In the coming years, Judy has been working tirelessly to find answers, as well as helping other families experiencing a similar loss. In March 2018, Lindsey's Law came into effect. It enabled the RCMP to expand the National DNA Databank to include missing persons, human remains, and relatives of missing persons. The police say that Lindsey's case is still an open investigation. They say that every piece of information undergoes regular reviews to determine if they are new avenues to pursue. At the time of Lindsey Nicholls' disappearance, she was 5 feet 3 inches tall and weighed between 110 to 115 pounds, with green eyes and long blonde hair dyed with red henna. She was wearing blue jeans, a khaki top, and white canvas shoes. Anyone with any information about this case is asked to please contact the Comox Valley RCMP at 250-338-1321. Lindsey Nicholls would be 45 years old today. Over the last 3 decades, police have received more than 400 tips, administered 15 polygraph tests, and interviewed 100 people. Lindsey's file is categorized as missing foul play suspected. This is another case covered by Eve Lazarius. She is a reporter and author, and she hosts and produces Cold Case Canada True Crime Podcast. She also has a book called Cold Case BC, the stories behind the province's most intriguing murder and missing persons cases. Check her out.